This course is sponsored by USAA. We would like to thank USAA for their generosity in making this course possible.
Hello, my name is Dr. Gregory Leskin. I'm the Director for Military and Veteran Families and Children at the National Child Traumatic Stress Network. It is my privilege to partner with PsychArmor to talk to you about the challenges and rewards of being a military or veteran caregiver who is also parenting children. By the end of this course, we hope you will understand the importance of reaching out for social support, be able to identify positive actions that foster connections within your family, have new skills to support problem prevention and facilitate collaboration in your family. It can be very difficult to juggle the responsibilities related to being both a caregiver and a parent. You make daily sacrifices for the service member or veteran you care for, and it can be challenging and stressful to have both parenting and caregiver responsibilities. Today, I'm going to share some ideas to help you maintain positive parenting strategies while you're also caregiving. I'm also going to talk about the importance of taking care of your own well-being and health. Being both a caregiver and a parent can feel challenging and at times even overwhelming. Research shows that caregiver parents often have multiple roles and responsibilities. If the person you are caring for is your spouse or co-parent, you may find yourself taking over jobs that an injured parent is not able to perform. Children might also take on new roles and responsibilities when a family member is an injured service member or veteran. If you are both a caregiver and a parent, you may find you have less time, energy, and emotional availability to direct toward parenting than you would like. For some people, this causes stress, guilt, and even estrangement and distance between family members. You might be asking yourself, how are you going to handle all of the responsibilities that come with providing support to the service member or veteran you care for, while still being an effective parent? You might also worry about the impact your situation has on your children as they grow up. All of these are important considerations, and I'm going to talk about a few things you can do to balance your roles and be as effective as possible as both a caregiver and as a parent. When I think about caregivers, the words that come to my mind are respect, collaboration, and support. Caregivers need to contend with multiple demands on a daily basis, including managing the day-to-day tasks that accompany caring for someone with mental or physical health challenges, as well as juggling logistical and time management issues that are part of parenting. While complex and challenging, the rewards for taking care of and protecting your children and family members are tremendous. I'm going to focus on some basic principles to help you to gain perspective, build support, and allow you to attend to positive and affirming self-care activities to help you to become more effective in your many roles. I want to discuss the 3 important ideas that I just mentioned in more detail. I believe they are vital to your success as a parent and a caregiver. Whether you are a new parent or your children are grown up, you make numerous sacrifices to provide an emotionally and physically nurturing environment for your family. Being a caregiving parent requires incredible attention and energy as you focus on raising children who feel safe, secure, and rooted in the family's traditions, rules, and customs. It's quite possible that you don't often receive the gratitude and respect you deserve for all you do as a parent and caregiver. While you can't control what others do, it's important to remember to take the time, especially when you feel tired or overwhelmed, to recognize that all of the work you do is important. Remember to respect yourself for all these responsibilities, even if it feels like you don't always get the praise you deserve from others. As a caregiver, you probably work closely with medical staff to address the multiple health needs for your loved ones. Close collaboration with medical and administrative staff is essential to manage appointments, transportation, medication regimens, and therapies, as well as maintaining all the follow-up instructions that need to be followed every day. Similarly, close collaboration is necessary with your children's teachers, babysitters, coaches, or other child care staff. developing collaborative relationships with your children's school and social community can provide strong emotional support for your children as well as for yourself. Being involved in supportive communities can be especially beneficial during difficult or challenging times in your family. I would encourage you to talk to your children's teachers, coaches, and other connections about your roles as a caregiver and a parent. You may find they are more open to providing you with support and flexibility when you need it if they understand the challenges of your situation. As a parent and caregiver, you definitely need support. Actually, many different types of support. For example, at times you could probably use help with childcare, taking care of the house, transportation to allow you to attend other obligations, or the many other tasks you do every day. You might also need the help of family, neighbors, and community members to socialize with so you feel connected to a larger group of people. This might take place in your social or educational groups, religious or spiritual organizations, military family groups, in an online space, or in clubs or interest groups. If you have young children, you might enjoy taking toddler classes with your child. All of these types of support help you to keep going, especially if you feel alone or burdened. Sometimes parents make social connections just on the basis of shared interests, like preparing healthy meals or pursuing life goals, like doing yoga or Pilates. You might currently be attending a caregiver support group, and that's great. Social connections are necessary to help you to maintain the ability to manage all of the tasks and care you provide to others. They also help you build resilience and a sense of confidence that you can handle all the day-to-day tasks of parenting and remaining emotionally close to your children. Some things that can get in the way of receiving the benefits of social connections include life feeling too busy to connect with others. For some people, their schedules differ so greatly from day to day, they find it hard to plan anything else. Some parents simply don't know what options are open to them to connect with other parents. Finally, sometimes meeting new people or being part of social activities can make people very anxious, so they avoid this type of situation completely. If this sounds familiar, it might be very helpful for you to have peer support. That is, someone who is or has experience being a parent and caregiver at the same time. It may be especially helpful to find out what positive steps they took to receive support and connect to others socially. Now that we have talked about ways to foster respect, collaboration, and support, I want to focus on some specific techniques that you can use in your role as a parent that may make things go more smoothly for you and your family. First, try to be proactive with your child. Try to notice what things trigger strong emotion in your child so you can pay particular attention to their moods and feelings if they are faced with a situation that is difficult for them. If you can, plan ahead by scheduling upcoming transitions and challenging changes. That may give you an opportunity to talk the situation through with your child before it happens. It can also be helpful to try to schedule specific quality time with your child. It doesn't have to be long. It could be 10 minutes in the car or after school, and even that can reassure your child that you are paying attention to their needs and they have not been forgotten. Obviously, what is considered appropriate parenting will depend on the age of your child. Young children will respond differently to information and feedback than school-age children or teens. But regardless of their age, positive communication that engages a child's choice, age-appropriate responsibility, and respect is an excellent way to support your child and keep open lines of communication. Clear, consistent communication is the cornerstone of positive relationships with children. Parents who are also caregivers often wonder how to share the right amount and type of information with their children to help buffer stress. Be mindful to not overwhelm children with emotional expression or personal needs. Children in stressful situations can sometimes take on the role of being another parent or caregiver. While children might take on new roles in the family, it is important to make sure that they are not taking on roles that are not appropriate for their age. One of the most effective parenting techniques that you can practice, regardless of the age of the child, is to provide encouragement when you see them exhibiting positive behaviors, including listening to and responding to your instructions. Encouragement can also include honoring and praise for their sharing difficult feelings and needs. Descriptive praise, like saying, "I like that you put the books back on the shelf after you were done," lets your child know exactly what you like about their behavior and encourages them to repeat it. All children sometimes have difficult behaviors or display emotional distress at challenging times. It's important for parents to try to stay calm and take a moment, even a few minutes if necessary, to calm your body and mind if you're stressed and your child is not listening, testing boundaries, or throwing a tantrum or fit. It's difficult to do, but even taking some deep breaths and re-engaging with your child when you're feeling in control can help. If it is possible, you might even need to take a time out for yourself. If it is safe, it is okay to leave the situation and come back when you are feeling calmer. When you are able to speak with your child calmly, you are showing them how to control your own emotions. Being calm will also help your child feel safe and secure instead of upset, anxious, angry, or afraid. Depending on the age of your child, communicate with them about your understanding of their feelings and work together to find alternatives to help you both through this difficult time. All parents work hard to manage competing demands for their time and attention. For parents who are caregivers, this can be especially true. We covered a lot of ground. Let's go ahead and review. We discussed how to express the importance of reaching out for social support. Then we talked about how being both a caregiver and a parent can feel challenging and at times even overwhelming. Also, close collaboration with your children's teachers, babysitters, coaches, or other people engaging with them is essential. Developing these collaborative relationships with your children's school and social community can provide strong emotional support for your children as well as for you. Positive parenting and behavior management techniques vary, depending on the age of the child, but some general principles seem to work for everyone. Provide encouragement to your child when you see them engaging in positive behaviors, including listening to and responding to your instructions. Positive communication that engages a child's choice, age-appropriate responsibility, and respect is an excellent way to support your child and keep open lines of communication within your family. Plan ahead by scheduling upcoming transitions and challenging changes. Understand your child's emotional trigger points and pay attention to their moods and feelings during these critical times. Remember how important it is to take the time, especially when you are feeling tired or overwhelmed, to honor all the work you do. Respect yourself for all the responsibilities you take on, even if it feels like you don't always get the praise you deserve. Thank you again for your dedication and service to your family and country.
If you have any questions or need assistance, go to the PsychArmor website or call the PsychArmor support line at 844-779-2427. Thank you for completing this course and taking that one step further in learning about our American veterans.